Good morning from the Busy Needle. I had some more questions about my machine quilting with the walking foot, so I wanted to clarify some things here. First of all, it has a guide. I use this, you put this against your seam line, and officially, there's a hole in the back, you just pull this out. This guide is officially supposed to go like this. And this works great until you get so far in your quilt, because you have to keep moving it over. You get so far in your quilt, you end up with a queen size quilt rolled up under here, and there's just not room to sew anymore. So then I thought, oh, now what do I do? Well, you can reverse it. So you can pull it out. This one I don't think is officially meant to be reversed, but I'm using it this way because there's no way I can put a whole queen size quilt up in here, the whole thing. And it's, again, I told you in the other video, it's my first time to quilt with this machine. We're having new experiences. I've managed to skin myself. I'm not used to all this machinery on the front. My other machine I quilt with, everything's on the faceplate. So this is all different for me. So what I'm doing a few 1/2 inch lines. I do an inch and a 3/4 inch, just randomly going up and down through there. And how I do that, let me get a ruler off my wall. Oh, drop that. I take a ruler and I put under my needle. I'm going to go to 1/2 inch, and I put it on a line. I just lower my needle down very lightly. Don't do it much, you'll break your needle. Just lightly put it there. And then I adjust this guide to where I want it. And right now I want it at 1/2 inch. Okay. And there it is. Now, to get started, someone was new and they said, what do you mean you brought your bobbin thread up? Okay, I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to start. Notice I'm putting that guide right on this line. And another thing about how closely or far apart you quilt things, the closer you quilt, either hand quilting or machine quilting, the more lines of stitching you have, it makes all the other lines stronger because it reduces pull and strain on the other nearby lines of quilting. So if I'm in doubt, I always quilt a little closer. I feel like it makes it last a little longer. Okay. So I'm putting this guide on this seam line. Drop my foot. You go needle down, needle up, and pull. And there's my bobbin thread. Get a hold of that. Oh, there. There he is. Pull a little back. Go between the toes of your foot. Put it behind you. And then down with the needle. Now, myself adjusted a little here. I have a knee control on this machine, so sometimes my quilt gets wrapped up in it. Okay, here we go. Okay, when you stop, be sure your needle's down. Do some more adjusting. This is much easier to adjust just a little. When I had about 48 inches worth of quilt wadded up over here, I was getting in a mess. And I'll put that again, see? Just keep this on the seam line. That's what you look at. We naturally want to look at our needle while we're sewing. But when you're doing this kind of quilting, keep your eye on the guide as you go down. And as I've said before, just worry about the 6 inches or so in front of you and get those in right here. Okay. And then we move on. So, as I quilt, I'll change my to different widths apart, and I just keep going to the end and go back and start again. And I don't have a whole lot left on this one. I have about the same amount on the other side, so maybe I'll have a finish here in another week or two. Hope you all have a great day, and God bless.